Matt Rhule announces new venture outside Nebraska in Major Pat McAfee. Revelation: the Nebraska Cornhuskers kicked off their 2025 season with a gritty 22-17 win over Cincinnati at Arrowhead Stadium. But it's not just the players making noise. HC Matt Rhule is stealing spotlight off the field with his media game. Well, Rhule's no stranger to the limelight, charming TV hosts and announcers from his Baylor days to now. Whether it's trading quips on College Game Day or dropping quotable gems, he's got a knack for staying relevant. On his new podcast, House Rules, co-hosted with Philadelphia radio host Anthony Gargano, Rhule was asked about a potential name change. Gargano posed the question, do we now change it to Rhule's House? Because I love what Pat McAfee does with Whose House, Rhule's House? Rhule, with his trademark laugh, leaned into the moment. I, as an old Run DMC fan, I was so excited. We'll call it whatever people want to call it. How about that? You name it. From there, he pivoted into full admiration for McAfee, adding, hey, I love Pat McAfee. I mean, he's the best. He has energy, passion. When I first met him, they came to College Game Day at Baylor, and this guy jumps into the Brazos River. That wild commitment, Rhule explained, was what set McAfee apart. But what does this mean for Rhule's own show? For him, the connection runs deeper than guest appearances. Rhule recalled how McAfee extended an open invitation. So when he asked me, hey, would you want to come on weekly? I was so excited because, let's be honest, I love these guys. But they cover the SEC, and we're in the Big Ten, and I want some Big Ten love on ESPN. It wasn't just about airtime. It was about representation and energy. Could that be the fuel behind Rhule's openness to tweaking his own podcast format? Even after a 20-17 win over Cincinnati on August 28, 2025, Rhule was up at 8:15 a.m., FaceTiming McAfee for an 11:15 slot. We got home for like 5 o'clock from the game, and at 8:15, I wake up to a FaceTime from Pat. He's like, hey, can you do 11:15 your time? I said, yeah, no problem. My wife's like, what? He laughed, but he's all in. From juggling post-game exhaustion to rallying for McAfee's slot, Rhule made it clear the collaboration is as authentic as it is spontaneous. The question now is, does Rhule's podcast pivot signal a broader shift in how coaches engage with the media spotlight? Also, how's Rhule juggling this media grind with coaching? Nebraska's night under the lights shines even brighter with Reed. Mahomes and Swift in attendance. Well, Nebraska's late-night clash against Cincinnati on August 28, 2025, wasn't just about football. It turned into a spectacle that stretched far beyond the gridiron. The Huskers pulled off a win under the lights, but the real buzz began when the camera panned to the stands. Head coach Matt Rhule later shared his excitement about the atmosphere, which turned the night into one of those "where were you" moments. I love the fact that we were in that unbelievable environment. Late-night game, Rhule said. I mean, Andy Reid comes out, shakes everyone's hand. Patrick Mahomes, the stars were out, and Taylor Swift was there. Travis Kelce was there. The scene wasn't just electric on the field, blending the NFL's biggest names with one of the world's biggest pop icons. But for Rhule, the evening carried a more personal twist. He admitted his daughters weren't thrilled with him after the game. My daughter's still not going to forgive me, and we won the game, and she's mad because she didn't get a chance to meet, I live at home with 2 Swifties, and they were unbelievably excited to see her on the Jumbotron. So, how does a coach balance a major win with the disappointment of 2 Swifties at home?